Hi everyone! PVS-Studio version 7.42 is here. It brings expanded support for MISRA C++ 2023, a plugin for Qt Creator 19, native integration with CMake, and other useful improvements. Stay tuned for more details. On April 6th, we launched the public beta of our new code analyzers for JavaScript and Go. Before the official release, we need to properly test the new tools and gather user feedback. The first release versions of JavaScript and Go Analyzer each include 20 diagnostic rules, a command line interface (CLI), and a dedicated plugin for the respective IDEs WebStorm and Goland. A TypeScript analyzer and a new version of the Visual Studio Code extension that supports the new analyzers will be available for testing soon. The PVS-Studio Atlas Code Quality Management platform is also available for testing. The new solution enables users to mark warnings and manage analysis results. To join the Early Access program, just fill out the form on our website using the link in the description. In the previous PVS-Studio release, we reached 86% coverage of the MISRA C 2023 standard. But we are not stopping there. The new release marks the beginning of our work on MISRA C++ 2023 coverage. We have adapted 22 existing MISRA diagnostic rules so that they align with the MISRA C++ 2023 standard. Now you also can select the MISRA C++ version in the PVS-Studio IDE plugins and command line utilities. For more details on MISRA support, check the link in the description. We recently launched a series of live talks on building a programming language from scratch. Yuri Minaev, a C++ static analyzer architect at PVS-Studio, walks you through the whole process of developing a toy programming language using C++. You'll learn the basics of language design. Step by step, you'll implement a lexer, recap grammar basics and the recursive descent parser, add variables and functions to the language, handle calls and return types, and wrap it all up by writing your own evaluator. Sounds fun, right? Sign up for the next session in the description. We've stopped offering free access to the analyzer through special comments in the code. If you've been using the analyzer this way, make sure to get an activation key via one of the other available methods. We're also changing our policy that allows students and teachers to use our tool for free. The student licensing program is on hold while we revise the terms and conditions. We'll notify you when the student licenses are back. To stay updated, subscribe to our newsletter. Free licensing terms for open-source projects, public security experts, and Microsoft MVPs remain unchanged. For a full overview of free licensing options, check out the link in the description. PVS-Studio plugin is now supported in Qt Creator version 19. The plugin enables running analysis, viewing warnings, and manipulating code without leaving your familiar development environment. We've stopped supporting the plugin for Qt Creator version 13. To keep things backward compatible, we are supporting the latest plugin versions for every Qt Creator release for 2 years after it ships. Want to know more about using the plugin? The link is in the description. Starting with version 4.3.0, the CMake build system has built-in support for PVS-Studio. This means you can see analyzer warnings right as you compile. For more information, check out the link to the documentation in the description. With this release, we've stopped further development of rules from the 64-bit ER diagnostic rules group. We won't be expanding the group anymore and may shut the rules down in the future. If you're using them, please contact our support team so that we can help you find a replacement or work out an alternative. You can find the link to the feedback form in the description. We've enhanced how the C and C++ analyzer handles template-heavy code, making analysis noticeably faster. The analyzer now also does a better job of evaluating simple functions based on the calling context. The C# analyzer now has new debugging mechanisms. PVS-Studio will issue the new V053 warning when it can't retrieve the built-in .NET types. We've added the new flag create binary logs to log Roslyn's activity. Check out the documentation link in the description for more details. We've also fixed an issue in the C# analyzer that occurred when checking non-SDK-style.NET Framework projects after updating Visual Studio 2026 to version 18.4.0 or later. And now it's time for our usual roundup of blog posts. Over the past 2 months, we've explored C++ quirks, inspected some wipe code with the static analyzer, took a community look at OpenBSD, checked the CNBox game engine, and put together a beginner's guide to getting started with PVS-Studio. And that's not even everything. Follow our blog for the latest posts and subscribe to our monthly newsletter. The link is in the description. Well, that's it for now. For the full changelog, you guessed it, link in the description. And if you haven't tried PVS-Studio yet, click here to get a free trial license. Bye!